super late for where I need to go. Let me get some water. Basically, I have to go perform a scene. It's not for my grade, it's for a friend's grade, but I am a little late because blow drying my hair took a bit longer than expected, and I started using that like Revlon blow dry brush like when my hair was still kind of wet, so a little prematurely. My hair's a little fried, but hey, I have a minute. So let's do a little fit check. Okay, Air Force Ones, black yoga pants, this Tommy Hilfiger shirt that I just thrifted at the Melrose Trading Post, and my little denim jacket from my friend Nicole. From Nicole, Melrose Trading Post, thrifted, and Nike. Really hope I didn't fry my hair because that would be really sad. It didn't smell amazing though when I was doing all this. Whoa, it looks super orange. Okay, we need to go. We need to drive. Okay, I just finished practicing, rehearsing our scene. Look at my script. Like, they literally, this is another script or something else. Look at how thick this one is. She's like 20-30 pages long for a little short thing. Where's my other script? But the script for this scene that I've been using for like a month has just been butchered, and she's just worn. Anyway, we're performing the scene for the last time today. We performed it twice before, and this is like my friend's final, so last final time today. Lots of time has gone into this, so hopefully it's gone really smooth the past 2 times, so hopefully it goes fine again. But I'm gonna go to Urth Cafe because I am exhausted and I need coffee and I need to get something done for school. So I'm gonna sit there, have a coffee, maybe a little snack because I'm starving too, and yeah, so I'll see you when we get there. Okay, I got the vegetarian chili and it looks really good. I'm gonna eat that bread even though I'm not supposed to. Look at how beautiful this latte is. I meant to get it to go, but like now I get to look at how pretty it is.
So I heard about the a couple of years ago.
It's not amazing, but it's not the worst I've ever had. This is okay, it's just piping hot. And I wish it gave me more bread. But I'm not gonna be too picky. I did have to pay $10 for parking. That was the biggest fail of the entirety of this experience. District is a really interesting part of town. I one time went to a fundraiser kind of like event for the Trevor Project right here, and it was just this like really cool warehouse venue, and they put like blankets and pillows on the floor. I'm sure a lot of you know about Honey and you hear about it on YouTube all the time through sponsorships, and they're right here. There's also a lot of good restaurants around here. There's one called De La Nonna, I think. Amazing pizza. I am now back on campus. I'm going to rehearse a little bit more with my scene partner, and then we're gonna go perform it for the final time. Wish me luck. Although you can't really wish me luck because you're seeing this tomorrow. It's crazy how I'm doing a vlog every day. I go from posting once a month to every day. That makes a lot of sense. But subscribe if you want to keep up with these. There's some exciting things coming up this month for me, so we'll see if I'm still doing vlogmas by then, and if you're subscribed then you'll be able to see it all. Okay. Oh, I also wanted to tell you what this scene is. It's a dramatic scene with some comedy elements in it. It's from the play Silent Sky, about the woman who discovered that we can tell how far away things are in space. I'm pretty sure. I'm not a STEM major, so I could be wrong about that. We're just doing the first scene of Act 1 and then scene 6, the last scene of the play. So we're going from the first scene to the last scene. Okay, hi kings and queens. I have been editing this vlog for the past like half hour, but I also wanted to update you on how it went. Why does my hair look like some emo teenage boy? Explain. The scene went really good and I'm really happy about it. So we performed it. It went so slay. I forgot though that we were using actual theatrical lighting when we did it, and it always takes me off guard because we've always been practicing it in the light of the black box theater, but now we were in the dark of the black box theater with just like 3 spotlights. And when they say that when you're on stage you can't see anything, you can't see anything. So it was very interesting because we haven't done it with that yet, but it was fine. It didn't throw me off my game. Are you kidding me? I'm like not a competitive person, so saying that was kind of very cringy for me, but it went really well. Hopefully her director teacher likes it, likes my performance, gives her an A++, because it's not my class, it's my friend's class. You know that you're like going down the right path. If I have advice for anybody out there that's career-based or anything, first of all, do what makes you happy. I realize that I'm going down a right path for me. I don't know if it's the right path. I hope it's the right path, because when I act and when I work on my scenes or monologues or whatever, I don't leave that rehearsal practice feeling drained. I feel more energized, and especially after a performance I feel like a little mini high, and that just tells me, okay, this is the right thing and that I'm doing. It feels fulfilling. I feel like I have a purpose. So yeah, I know I'm at least on a right track. Do what makes you happy. Life is way too short to just stall and hope that something comes along. You gotta fight for what you believe in, and if you know genuinely that something brings you a lot of joy, do it. That's why I'm actually kind of like having a really fun time with this vlogmas, because I have really been enjoying uploading for you guys. I don't care if one person sees it, if 1 million people see it. It's just a fun creative outlet for me. I never really got to utilize my creativity that much, especially throughout, you know, years 1 to 18. But ever since I came to college and focused on acting more, obviously, but just also got back into YouTube, I've just been feeling really creatively fulfilled. I love when I have to think of ideas around a concept. That is a fun challenge for me because my brain works very fast, and oftentimes that's to my detriment, but all these thoughts and all this talking, sometimes it's for good use. So, and for some people out there, it may be that they feel so fulfilled and a sense of purpose and joy, and maybe you're a little exhausted but energized once you're done working on like a giant math equation. I love that for you. That, I know I'm not good at it, and that would just frustrate me and leave me feeling drained. But if you're a math person, props to you. I could never. I mean, I can do whatever I set my mind to. That's the mentality we're going with, but I still don't think I would enjoy myself that much. Anyway, we'll see what the future brings. I don't talk about acting much on my channel, but primarily my focus, if I had it, you know, my way. You can't be picky when you're going into especially film and TV acting, but I love dramatic work. That's my bread and butter. That's where I find like the most like challenge, not challenging, it's like hard for me, but like there's so many little nuances that I love to like get into, and all the nitty-gritty. Comedy is probably what I watch the most, but sometimes the extravagance of it kind of throws me off because I'm picturing like what it's gonna look like, and I'm just not as focused. It depends. If it's like The Office comedy, super dry, that is my like, love that. I thrive on dry humor and sarcasm. If you have any questions about acting, let me know down below. I mean, I'm not like the all-knowing person. This industry is definitely very interesting though, and I'm excited to commit more time to it. School has me pretty much out for the count right now because it's just been consuming a lot of my life, and I wish I could put more time to it. I hope that in the new year I can, manifesting that. And yeah, who knows what the future will bring? Don't know. And if I had any other advice, this is a piece of advice that I'm trying to follow recently, and my recent thoughts is that you don't grow when you're comfortable. I preach that to other people, but I'm not practicing it myself right now. And so if you're just feeling like in a routine and you're comfortable in that routine, but you're like, I'm not getting to where I need to be, or you know that you could let go of some of that comfortableness for a little bit because you know it would really help you at the end of the day get to where you want to go. You only grow when you're uncomfortable. Nobody just glides through life super easily. Even nepotism babies, maybe they got some roadblocks that I don't know about. Nobody has it easy. Also, another piece of advice, it kind of like is related a little bit. Third advice video. But don't compare yourself to other people in your career field, in the sense of like, other people's success does not make you a failure. I think about this a lot in terms of like followers sometimes. I think people sometimes get hung up on like, why am I not doing as good as whoever? But just because they have like 8 million subscribers doesn't mean that they're taken away and that they can't also subscribe to you. I think a lot of us can just naturally feel a little bit of like jealousy inside of like, oh, like I wish like I could be at their point or whatever. Like for example, I'll look at an actor and half the time they're not even like nearly my age. They're like 28, like been doing this for a while, but for some reason I'll like get on myself and think I can never get to that level. But other people's success does not make you a failure. I still have plenty of time and opportunity to get various gigs and whatever. Like more than one person, let's just say, not that this is like my main goal in life, it'd be a fun perk, but more than one person can win an Oscar. So if you get this sense of jealousy when somebody wins an Oscar, you're proud of them, but you're also like, oh, I wish I could do that. That doesn't mean you can't. They won it this year, but there's still tons of other years where you could possibly be there. This just turned into an advice video. I did not plan that. Okay, I'm gonna stop. Now I gotta edit this. Now I have to edit all of this. Okay. So bright on my camera. But I'm currently watching the new Apple TV Christmas movie called Spirited with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, and it's actually really good. I'm usually I like the Christmas movies that I grew up with, and then I watch all of those, but I'm recently in the past couple years like really been into the new ones. There's one on Hulu that has Kristen Stewart and Aubrey Plaza. It's really, really good. I'll put the picture right here because I can't remember it right now. That one is so good. Along with there's this one on Netflix, I'll put it right here too. It's like a cartoon. That one is really good. I'm gonna watch that soon. But I'm gonna say goodbye for this day because I just want to eat my little pasta. The pasta that I made in yesterday's vlog, and it reheated really well if you care. But yeah, I'm gonna finish this out. I'll see you tomorrow. And have an amazing sleep. It's crazy. I'm uploading every day. This is wild.